Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Yamin Alam, ID 23211026. Today, me and my fellow teammates are here with an interesting topic. Imagine a canvas where each frame encapsulates the heartbeat of a nation, where every sense tells a story echoing the struggles of a people yearning for freedom. Today, I invite you to step into the realm of Jibon Theke Neya. Jibon Theke Neya, a timeless classic released in 1970, crafted by the missionary director Zahir Raihan, who painted the bluffy narrative of Bangladesh under the grip of Pakistani dictatorial rule in 1970s. This cinematic masterpiece, inspired by the tumultuous events of the mass uprising in 1969, predating the war, stands as testament to the true spirit of independence. The film, like a metaphorical mirror, reflects the harsh realities of a nation under the shadows of Ayub Khan and Yahya Khan's dictatorial regimes. But what sets Jibon Theke Neya apart is its ability to transcend the political backdrop and become a living metaphor for the collective struggle of people of East Pakistan. Within the frames of this cinematic gem, the whole family's battle against one woman becomes a symbolic representation of the broader societal fight for autonomy. Let's embark on a journey through this cinematic time capsule, where every scene whispers the untold stories of resilience, where every frame resonates with the echoes of a nation's struggle for independence. Jibon Theke Neya is not just a film. It's a living, breathing testament to the indomitable spirit of people in search of liberation. Now, let's navigate the social undercurrents that flow through the captivating film Jibon Theke Neya. This film paints a vivid picture of a family entangled in patriarchal norms where an unwavering matriarch dictates the narrative. The hierarchical power structure, with the matriarch at its core, intricately shapes the family's dynamics. Each character's role, interaction with this social framework become the building blocks of the film's narrative, setting the stage for a deeper sociological analysis. In essence, Jibon Theke Neya transcends its cinematic surface, offering a lens through which we can examine the profound impact of societal structure on individual lives. It's more than a film. It's a reflection of the complexities woven into the fabric of our social tapestry. Now, let's embark on a brief exploration of three powerful sociological lenses: functionalism, conflict theory, and symbolic interactionism. Functionalism, championed by Emil Durkheim, sees societies as an intricate, orderly system fostering unity. In functionalism, the social symphony, we witnesses how interconnected social patterns and structures create stability. Then comes conflict theory, unveiling power dynamics, which was developed by Karl Marx. This perspective, highlighting tensions from unequal power distribution, challenges the notion that social order thrives on consensus. Instead, it shades light on domination and exploitation as the forces shaping societal equilibrium. Lastly, symbolic interactionism, dance of meanings. Pioneered by Mead and Weber, this lens reveals the dynamic construction of meaning through interactions and symbols. It's a dance where society and individual behavior intertwine in a continuous, ever-changing rhythm. In essence, these perspectives offer unique windows into the intricate tapestry of human society. So from now, my teammate Ittefa will conduct this session. The stage is yours, Ittefa. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Yamin, for giving me the opportunity to speak. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Hello, everyone. I am Ittefisarwardi, ID 232111024. Thank you very much for being with me today as we delve into the world of functionalism. So, what is functionalism? Functionalism is a prominent sociological perspective that views society as an elaborate yet orderly system that fosters social unity and stability. It likens society to a living organization where component plays a vital role in maintaining the overall well-being. Just as the human body relies on the harmonious functioning of its organ, society thrives on the seamless integrations of its institution and social norms. The functionalistic perspective is rooted in several key points. The first and most foremost one is social structure as a guiding force. We all know society is not a merely collection of individuals, but a complex system with a distinct social structure that shapes human behavior through institution, norms, and values. Scientific approach to sociology advocates seeking approach using universal principles and patterns governing human behavior on large scale through empirical research and data analysis. If we talk about the socialization as a mechanism of social control, it integrates individuals in the society, ensuring their compliance to social norms, expectation, promoting social order and cohesion. Holistic understanding of society is another important point of functionalism. It emphasizes the understanding society as a system where each social phenomenon is interconnected, controlling the overall functioning of society. Functional significance of social institutions such as family, education system, and government perform essential roles in maintaining social orders, stability through value consensus, social integration, social regulation, and preventing anemia. The last and final point of functionalism is progress and social order. Functionalism views advanced industrial societies, such as representing a more involved social organization, emphasizing social order and stability prerequisites for societal progress. Next slide, please. If we talk about functionalism in the film Jibon Theke Neya, the family is the most important key point here. The film is focused on a patriarchal family structure headed by an autocratic matriarch who represent the autocratic ruler of Ayub Khan and Yahya Khan. She serves as a functional unit that maintains order and stability within the household. This rigid structure, however, creates conflicts, tension as the elder sister tries to control everyone's life. She doesn't let her husband sing, her brothers marry, even separate her brother and his newlywed wife from each other just to gain control over the family. The matriarch's oppressive rule stifles the individual freedoms of her family members. Next slide, please. If we talk about the political institution in the film, it was set against the backdrop of political unrest in 1960 East Pakistan, present-day Bangladesh. The film depicts the use of political institutions to oppress and control the people. The government is portrayed as corrupt, self-serving, and indifferent to people's suffering. As we can see in the movie, Madhubhai was shot during a protest rally where the people were demanding basic human rights such as food and clothing, and that really makes our heart rending. Next slide, please. If we talk about the economic situation, the film also explored the role of it fantastically in society, showing how poverty and inequality can lead to social unrest. Just the government is burdening people with more and more taxes, and as a result, the powerful and rich people are getting richer, whereas the poor people are becoming more poor. Their standard of life is decreasing, and it leads to the economic degradation. The character struggles to make ends, often force them to make sacrifices for survival. We witness how societal structures and norms can limit our mental states and fulfillment. The protagonist's journey shows us that we can break free from social norms and forge our own paths based on our unique self, just as Farooq Anis, the matriarch's husband, did, breaking against her rules, speaking against her oppression. Jibon Theke Neya serves as a powerful reminder that our mental states are not mere illusion, but rather the very existence of and foundation of our life, and how functionalism empowers us to grow and change society. That's all from me. Thank you very much for listening to me for so long. Now I will turn the floor over to Mofi Chanduri Shanta, who will further illuminate the intricacies of conflict theory. Again, I'm so grateful and Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much, my friend Ittifa, for giving me the chance to go on. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I am Maufi Chaudhary Shanta, ID 23211023. Today, I want to talk about a movie, Jibon Theke Neya, and its core, the powerful concept of conflict theory. Conflict theory is a sociological perspective that views society as a system characterized by inequality. There are four assumptions of conflict theory. Here we can see in the screen, the number one is competition. Competition for limited resources such as material goods, power, and underlying social interactions. The number two is structural inequality. Structural inequality arises from the uneven distribution of resources, wealth, education, and healthcare. The number three is revolution. Revolutionary social change stems from sudden major conflicts rather than gradual adoption, emerging from inherent tensions between social classes or groups. The last number four is war. Intense group competition can escalate to nation level conflicts. Next slide. In the movie Jibon Theke Neya, the film can be interpreted as a commentary on the conflict between the ruling class and the working class. Here we can see in the screen the ruling class is represented by the wealthy and powerful characters in the film who are shown to be exploiting and oppressing the working class. The working class. The working class is represented by poor characters in the film who are shown to be struggling to make ends meet, and they are increasingly willing to challenge the authority of the ruling class. In the conclusion, we can say that Jibon Theke Neya serves as a powerful exploration of conflict theory, unrevealing the layers of social discord that shape our world. Thank you so much, everyone. And the next part will continue my friend Tasfirul Hai Bhuvan. Please. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Thank you, Shanta, for giving me the stage. Assalamu alaikum, sir. I am Tasfirul Hai Bhuvan, ID 232-11025. Today, I am here to unveil the intricate tapestry of the classic film Jibon Theke Neya through the lenses of symbolic interactionism. Symbolic interactionism is a sociological perspective that emphasizes how interactions and symbols shape society and individual behavior. The movie plays out like a cultural dance where every gesture and expression communicates volumes about the characters, struggles, and aspirations. The key concepts of symbolic interactions are subject meanings, social context, social origins of meanings, and continuous interpretation. Subject meanings. Individual act based on meanings they attach to objects and situations, not on their inherent nature. Social context. Interactions occur within a social and cultural context where objects, people, and situations must be interpreted and defined according to individual subjective meanings. Social origins of meanings. Meanings are derived from interactions with others and with society as a whole. Continuous interpretation. Meanings are constantly being created, recreated, and modified through ongoing interactions. Next slide, please. Now we'll discuss about symbol of power and symbol of resistance. Symbol of power. Now let's talk about power. In Jibon Theke Neya, power isn't just in the hands of the elite. It's a mystical force that weaves its way through the very fabric of society. It's like a game of musical chairs, but instead of chairs, it's positions of influence. The film portrays power as the elusive creature that can make or break lives. It's not just about political power, it's about the power to control destinies, the power to shape societies, and the power to determine who holds the metaphorical pen to write the stories of the oppressed. It's like a Bengali Game of Thrones, minus the dragons, but with an equal amount of political intrigue. Next slide, please. Symbol of resistance. And now my favorite part, resistance. Because that's what's a good story without a bit of rebellion, right? Jibon Theke Neya is a masterclass in showing that resistance is not always loud and in your face sometimes. It's quite revolution, subtle rebellion against a status quo. It's like the characters are saying, you can take away our resources, you can take away our rights, but you can never take away our spirit. It's a symbol of resilience that refuses to be extinguished like a stubborn spark in the face of a storm. In conclusion, Jibon Theke Neya is not just a movie, it's a sociological symphony. It's a canvas where symbolic interactionism paints the emotions, where the symbol of power dances its intricate jig, and where the symbol of resistance stands tall, defying the odds. So the next time you watch it, remember, it's not just a film, it's a sarcastic yet profound commentary on the complexities of the human experience. Enjoy the movie, and may the symbols be ever in your favor. Thank you, sir. This was my part. And now I would like to invite my next teammate, Shamsul Islam Alvi, to present his part. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Bhugan, for giving me the floor. Assalamu alaikum, sir. I am Mohammad Shamsul Islam Alvi, ID 23211027. Today, I want to take you on a journey through the lens of sociology as we explore the social structure intricately woven into these timeless pieces of Bangladeshi cinema. Let's talk about social structure. You see, society is like a complicated board game, and in this game, some folks get to roll the dice with a silver spoon, while others are left scrambling for breadcrumbs. Raihan, with his sharp wit, dissects this social hierarchy, showcasing characters that are almost caricatures of the roles they play in a societal drama. We have got the elite, the upper class, the ones who wear their privilege like a designer level. These characters strut around in the movie, blissfully unaware of the struggles faced by the common man. It's almost comical how detached they are in front of the reality of the majority. And then there is our protagonist. Next slide. And then there is our protagonist, the embodiment of the everyday struggle. You can't help but root for this character as they navigate a social structure that seems determined to keep them in their places. Anwar Hussain played a political leader struggling for people's right in return, persecuted by government machinery. It was an allegorical presentation of then East Pakistan, exploited by Pakistani military rule. The film present our national anthem, Amar Sonar Bangla, in Hussein's voice. It was not the national anthem at that time. But here is the brilliance of Raihan social commentary. He doesn't just present the problems, he slaps them in the face with a dose of sarcasm. It's as if he's saying, come on, society, you can do better than this. The movie becomes a mirror, forcing us to confront the absurdity of our own social structure. Now let's talk about the ending. No spoiler, I promise, but it's the kind of ending that lingers, that kind that makes you question the game board you have been handed in life. Raihan leaves us with a challenge to rethink, to question, and maybe, just maybe, to break free from the predetermined roles society has assigned us. In the realm of sociology, Jibon Theke Neya is not just a film, it's a social microscope. It invites us to put on our sociological goggles and examine the world around us with a critical eye. As we exit the cinematic journey, let's carry with us the lessons Raihan imparts. That society, much like this movie, can be both amusing and expediting, and it's up to us to rewrite the script. Thank you, and may our sociological adventures continue beyond the confines of this theater. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Assalamu alaikum.